Hello, everybody. This is Mark Johnson, your fitness ambassador from Bounce Pep and the youngest son of Bill Johnson. As always, before we start today, I want to kindly ask you to go over to the Team Woods podcast and watch the interview that I recently did with my good friend Scott Fain. He talks to me about Bounce Pep, asks some questions about growing up, and we just discussed a kind of a plethora of topics that you might be interested in. And maybe if you just want to hear a little bit more about me personally and where I come from, you might find that video interesting. So I encourage you to go check that out. I will leave a link below to make it easy for you. So with that said, please hit the thumbs up button and please hit the bell icon so that you receive notifications when we release a new video. Now, this video may be a little bit controversial, and you know what? I just don't care. I'm going to say what needs to be said. Right off the bat, let me just tell you, swag is whack. Swag is whack. Swag is whack. You have a lot of people prancing, preening, and posing, trying to project this thing that we call swag. And they're just manufacturing confidence, trying to convince everyone that they're somebody big and important and influential. But it's all manufactured. So what I want to say to you today is swag is whack. And if you're caught up in all this swag nonsense, you need to knock it off. Now, I have made a video recently about being impressive. So this is going to be a follow-up on that. And I want you to pay attention and pay attention well, because swag is whack. And you need to get that through your thick head. And if you're trying to project swag, I would highly advise that you cut it out as soon as possible and get yourself on the right track, doing things, engaging in habits that actually make you an impressive person, so that you don't have to walk around, blustering and boasting, trying to project this manufactured swag that doesn't really produce any real constructive or positive or impressive outcomes in your life. Okay, so let go of the swag stuff. I'm going to give it to you straight. We're going to start with fitness as usual. Okay, get yourself in shape. When you get yourself in shape, you don't need to pretend to have swag. People will see you, they will be impressed. People who are clearly in good shape. Just think about it. Think about when you see someone who is clearly in good shape. It is impressive. And so this is why I told you a couple weeks ago, if you saw that video, to be impressive. Being. Okay? Swag is not about being anything. That's just manufactured confidence. Okay? Let me repeat that. Swag is nothing but manufactured confidence. And a lot of these people who are walking around with all this swag don't control anything. You see, people who control things, people who make things happen, they don't need to have swag. They don't need to do that. Am I right or am I right? People who really run things don't need to have any swag. They are impressive. They're getting it done. They don't need to manufacture anything. They are impressive. They are being. Their behavior reflects what they are. Okay, so get this swag stuff out of your head, because it's nonsense. It doesn't improve the core of who you are, your identity. Okay? Swag has got nothing to do with fortifying your identity. It's just a facade. So get yourself in shape. Get yourself strong. Get your posture good. Get your resilience beefed up. You see, resilience is all about the mind. Beef up your resilience. Getting yourself in shape, getting to that gym, lifting some weights, struggling, pushing through it. You see, that's going to build your character. When you're building your character, it's got nothing to do with having swag. So I want you to take that with you. Stop all of this nonsense with this swag stuff. It's dumb. Be an impressive person. Okay? If you want to be impressive, you need to stay on top of your game. You need to be in control of something. First of all, you need to be in control of yourself and your actions, the thoughts that are going through your head and your behavior. You need to be in control of all of that. Once you're in control of all of that, then you can start to control things in your environment. In fact, you can shape your environment. You can shape your world. You see, the people who can shape their world and people who can actually shape other people's worlds. Did you hear that? People who can shape their own world and even be so powerful as to shape other people's worlds don't need swag. I hope this is making a lot of sense to you. And I hope you really, really think about it. And all of these people that you see on social media, that you hear talking here and there, talking about, oh, he had swag and oh, he doesn't have swag, or look, forget about the swag. You can't manufacture being an impressive person. Okay? Now, I know that my tone today was pretty stern, but this is a message that I really have to deliver sternly, because there are too many people out here just pretending. They don't control anything. They haven't accomplished anything. They're just pretending to have this so-called swag, and it's a facade. And you do not want to just build some goofy facade for yourself. You want to actually be an impressive person. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. One more time, let me remind you to go to the Team Woods podcast, please, and check out my interview with Scott Fame. The link will be below. All right, people.